Most people spend their entire life trying to be liked, trying to fit in, trying not to disappoint others, trying to become the version of themselves that people will accept. And slowly, without realizing it, they stop living for themselves. This is exactly what the courage to be disliked talks about. The book is written like a conversation between a philosopher and a young man. And through that conversation, it asks a very uncomfortable question. What if your unhappiness is not caused by your past, but by the meaning you give to it? This idea feels difficult at first because we often believe our past completely controls our present, our childhood, our failures, our pain. We carry them like permanent labels. But the book says something very different. It says people are not driven by past experiences, they are driven by the meaning they give to them. And that changes everything, almost everything. Because if meaning can be changed, then life can be changed too. Another powerful idea in this book is about approval. Most of us are exhausted because we are constantly trying to gain validation. We want people to understand us, accept us, praise us, and when they don't, we suffer. But this book teaches something very freeing. You do not have to live to satisfy other people's expectations. Not everyone will like you, not everyone will understand you, and maybe that's okay, completely okay, because the moment you start living only for approval, you stop being honest with yourself. The book also talks deeply about comparison. We compare everything, our success, our appearance, our progress, and comparison quietly steals peace from our life because no matter how much you achieve, someone will always seem ahead. So the book asks very important question. Why are you turning life into a competition? You are not here to defeat others. You are here to become yourself. And honestly, that line changes the way you see life. It changes your whole perspective about your life. Another important lesson that this book tells is separation of tasks, which means learn what is your responsibility and what is not. For example, if I tell your responsibility is being honest, trying your best, expressing yourself sincerely, but whether someone likes you or not, that is their task. You don't have to be worried about it. That is completely their task. And when you start understanding this, you stop carrying emotional burdens that were never yours, that were never meant for you. So try to understand this. You stop over explaining, you stop chasing people, you stop losing yourself trying to control things you never could. The book also says something very beautiful about freedom that you must listen. Freedom is being disliked by other people. At first, this sounds strange, but the meaning is deep, very deep, because when you stop depending on everyone's approval, you finally start living freely, not selfishly, honestly. You make choices based on your values and not fear. And slowly, life becomes lighter, very much lighter. Another thing this book teaches is real confidence does not come from superiority, it comes from contribution. When you feel useful, when you help others genuinely, you stop obsessing over yourself. And that brings a different kind of peace, the peace that you would need for the rest of your life. At the end, this book doesn't try to motivate you loudly, it quietly changes the way you think. It makes you question why you seek approval. Does it really need it? Why you fear rejection? Why you keep living according to other people's opinion? It is really not needed. And maybe the reason you feel emotionally tired is because you have spent too much time trying to become acceptable to everyone. Maybe peace begins the moment you stop asking, the moment you start accepting yourself, will people like me? And start asking, am I being true to myself? Because in the end, not everyone will understand you. I repeat, not everyone will understand you, and you don't need everyone to. You just need the courage to become yourself anyway. So this is all about the book. Hope you like the summary. See you in next summary soon.